So it's you. We need a strategy. Stream forth. Leon gold blades. So it's you. Storm's on the horizon.
Can someone else take this one?
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Savor the vigor of it. That hurt.
Existence is fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. Reach the end of the story. Another busy day ahead of us?
Heritor Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the...
She received an invitation from the IPC before the...
The technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Reed.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool.
I think
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before. Let me try to remember.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Maybe the researcher Hinkle and...
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names. 2 researchers from the Department of Ecology.
Those despicable villains are distorting the... A curio? Oh, nowadays... Well, Adler would be of more help, but... I must say, we people are growing... Never mind.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with Arlen. They were involved.
What? He went to...
Calm down, Brother Arlen.
We're walking the dog.
We're having...
Like I said, we're walking...
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding.
Oh, really? That kid sure is brave. No? Brother...
Let's walk. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable. Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Can someone else take this
The
one?
wind is rising. Cloud kites, formation! Bolt from the boom! Stay the course. This is it.
Lance at the ready. To the finish.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life. Skills, Polly, better not underestimate me.
Pilots to the clouds!
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Time to go on the offensive. Ha! Lance ablaze! Flaming Lance! Forward!
Thank you, comrade.
I could take 10 of...
Stay the course.
I'm on guard.
Nap time.
rising. Cloud kites, formation! Bolt! From the bow! Indestructible.
All better now?
You're the best.
A pilot spirit never dies.
Skills.
Lance up the crasher!
Naughty children, don't press it. Here comes the medicine.
Nice teamwork. Stay the course. To the clouds! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
You'll make for good practice.
Time for a shot.
Thank you, comrade. This is it.
That's how a true master does it.
I'm on guard.
Peppy!
That's me.
She wants to ask you something about... I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. So, which curio do you want to know about? That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the... Have you asked the Department of... she's not...
Huh?
Oh, huh. Now that you mention it, let's call it a day. Wait for me.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... Let's go over it from the start. My memories of...
How's it going? Did you find the... I see. Is that what Hinkle and... See? My researchers are pretty outstanding. Just businesses... Some researcher things had settled down a bit. Yes, people were just starting to regain their... However, as you get rebuilding... Anyway, the most important thing... That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Oh, by the way...
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you? It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked.
Sure.
Oh, you flatter. Small scale. Best.
Again?
Here too. Did my memory piece together? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. What did Emily say?
I say. No need to be modded, though I confess. See this? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is.
Again?
Oh,
However, don't give me...
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Xianzhou species...
I figured... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. The situation... I see. There's only one. That means that the words they use...
Huh?
She's not wrong. That's right! Let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned something. If only there were some...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see traces. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with anyway. Keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady asked to contact. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this cap? A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene.
Affirmation. We can ask her.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands...
Mr. Ratio, your style...
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in... It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If she is truly innocent, based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted